First of all, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I don't know how many people will actually watch this video, but I try to do this on holidays and give a little uplifting talk. Believe it or not, I have a lot to say about being positive and happy and being grateful. Thought I'd take you down in the woods today because I really enjoy my little piece of parcel property. It's not very big, but it's more than I've ever thought I'd get in my lifetime. And it was so easy to get. Once I focused on the dream, it was just so easy to get. And I've talked about it in hundreds of videos. I mean, I don't really want to focus on how to attain your dream today. I want to focus on the focus. That's a really good way to put it. I want to focus on the focus. I think so many people are just focused on the negative in their life. As a matter of fact, I've made 2 separate community posts. And I said, is life getting better? Now, I also take my own poll. I always answer the question. And I clicked yes both times because life is getting better. And I'm not rich. A lot of people say, well, when you got money and a house and this and that, yeah, it's a lot easier. I'm not rich. I don't make a lot of money. I don't spend a lot of money. I'm way below poverty level, yet every month I'm able to put money back into savings. And anytime I want to spend money, I can. Even if it's more money than what we've made for the month, I've got enough to save back where I can do that. It's just hard to understand that you can actually be below the poverty level and be totally fine. It's not hard. All you had to do is be focused. So I got debt free. Once you're debt free, everything's so simple. I'm not going to talk about how to get debt free or any of that today. Just focus on the focus. You got to stay positive, stay happy. I can do it. Bought a piece of property. And again, not hard. I've talked about this before. Carolyn started looking, whatever year it was, I don't remember what year it was, for property in August. And by January, she had found this little piece of property. She actually found 2. She found one much bigger, 10 acres, but there was a lot wrong with that place. But obviously, somebody would have picked it up. It was just not suited for us. But then she found this place, and this, even though it was a lot smaller, was suited for us. And we were able to build a little tiny house. The property was $4,200. The tiny house was $5,000. It's got a well. We got the solar panels. It's been a great life. As bad as my life was prior to living here, I can't even imagine, even though I'm living it, how happy I am. But the thing is every time I turn around, people are angry. Even when I look at YouTube channels, I look at my channel and it's doing very poorly, and it has for the last year. And I know why. It's doing poorly because I have a positive attitude. There are 2 other channels I watch who talk negative all the time. Every video has a very negative input to it, and they're doing very well. One just started a year ago and it's already passed me in subscriber counts, gets tons of views on every video, doing amazingly well. But all they can talk about is negativity. Another channel is an economic channel. Talks about how everything's going to crash every 10 seconds. That's all he talks about, is everything's going to crash, and very high numbers. And I don't even think he started a year ago, just a few months ago. And all he's got to do is just be negative. I will admit, when I was a nomad, I made negative videos. I hated the nomadic lifestyle. And people are going to say, it's because you didn't spend any money. Well, okay. I still hated it, regardless of why I didn't like it. I don't spend money here and I love it. So that logic really doesn't make sense, but whatever. I hated it, so I talked negatively about it. What was funny though, is my channel didn't grow because I was negative. So even a few years ago, I would suspect that negativity was frowned upon, but today we're addicted to it. And the media got us addicted to it. They want us to be unhappy and scared and negative. They want us to search out for the negativity. And so the news, that's all they report on, is negativity and being angry. And it doesn't matter what side you're on, because everybody's going to say, oh, it's all political, it's all political. Well, in my life, even though somebody's going to disagree with me, nothing's political. Nothing. Don't get me wrong. I involve myself in my civic duties, and I make sure that I vote, and I make sure that I go to jury duty if I'm called, and I do all my civic responsibilities. But not everything is governed in my life by politics. Oh, that's ridiculous, Rob. Well, you may say so, But that again would prove to me that you're looking for the negativity. You can get away from it, because it wasn't that long ago in my life I was negativity. I was a conspiracy theorist. I was looking for all that drama. I wanted to be angry. Oh, deer scrape, look at that. See, I can find happiness no matter what, right there. I didn't know we had a buck on this property. Maybe I'll set up the trail cam. That's fantastic, deer scrape right there. Usually they get on the bigger trees. I don't know why you did such a small one. Doesn't take much to make me happy. Oh, there's another one. So he scraped twice on two small branches. There's another one right there. Boy, I just sat down and boom, there they were. That is fantastic. I don't see any bigger trees that he scraped on. Wow, that's great. See? No politics in that. That was just a deer. Oh, but Rob, you got to have a license to shoot deer. I don't need a license to watch them or to look at the scrapes. You can find happiness in almost anything. It's just people aren't looking for it anymore. They're looking for negativity. I mean, we just went through this big long trial up in Wisconsin. No matter where you turn, they were talking about it. Everybody was afraid. Everybody was scared. Everybody was just angry and yelling, and it was just, and it doesn't matter what side you're on. Both sides were doing it. Now that it's over with, they're still angry. Both sides are still angry. Oh, they're still talking bad about him. One side will say the jury was wrong on the other side, and they're still angry. How long are they going to be angry over this? I don't get the news. So for me, I can kind of ignore it. I mean, if you had it on your news channel all day long and that's all they were talking about, yeah, you're going to be a lot more angry than me. But it's hard for me to find information on YouTube. I can find a video here or there, but not a lot. I wasn't going to sit around listening through the whole trial, because that was the only thing I was really finding was the actual live feeds of the trial. Today I was watching a video, and this really topped everything. And it got me to thinking, what am I grateful for? What am I thankful for? I'm thankful that I'm not angry. And I'm thankful that I can identify people who are, so I can keep them out of my life. So I was watching a video today, and he said, the president is going to expand his mandates. Even though the courts have already said it's illegal, he's going to expand his mandates. And that means the supplies are going to even get shorter than what they already are. And I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute. So we're going to have fewer supplies because the president is going to mandate more mandates that are illegal and are not being enforced. So explain to me how we're going to have supply shortages. I mean, he said it in his own video. He's so angry that the president's going to do more mandates that he can't enforce. He can't enforce them because the court says he can't enforce them. Yet we're going to have supply chain shortages. No, we have the potential for supply chain shortages if for some reason a higher court says, yeah, he can have mandates. But we're already jumping to conclusions. He said in his video, currently the courts say the mandates are suspended or illegal or whatever, but we're gonna have supply chain shortages. He's drawing up the fear. He wants you to be afraid, even though he double talked himself in his own video. And then I didn't see anybody that caught on to it. And it wasn't that he was deleting comments, because I even replied in the comment section, I'm confused. I said, how is it that we're going to have supply chain issues on mandates that he can't enforce? I'm confused. It just didn't make any sense to me. So he didn't delete the comment. It's still there as of the recording of this video. So that would mean that anybody else who had caught on to his double talk would have said the same thing in the comment section, but every comment I read, there were like over 300 of them. Oh, that guy, that president, that dude, that, and just on and on and on. Don't get me wrong. I would be concerned about the mandates also. I was concerned about when he initiated them the first time. But in the end, everything seems to be kind of settling down and working its way out. So why jump to conclusions? Why say things that are not necessarily true when we have enough problems going on right now? Well, the reason is because we want to be afraid. We want to be angry. And why? Why do we want all this? Well, it's because we got addicted to it. I may be immune from the addiction. Really, being honest about this. I don't watch the news. And of course, when I do, of course, I'm just as afraid and scared and angry as you are. But then I can shut off YouTube. I don't have TV. I don't have 24-hour news coverage. And I'm not analyzing and detailing everything. I'm out here working really hard, trying to cut down trees, get the firewood going, and taking care of the animals, looking at the deer scrapes. So I don't have to sit around being afraid and angry. So I'm not addicted to it. The dopamine levels in my brain are probably much lower than anybody else who's watching 24-hour news. And I'm thankful for that. Makes me very happy that I don't have to sit around being scared and angry anymore. I used to be a conspiracy theorist. I think I said that in the beginning of this video. And I feel so much better that now I'm not. And I remember the day I decided not to be a conspiracy theorist. Because I was talking to Dad, and we were trying to save the world. We were going to change the world. You know, we were going to do something. And one day I said, Dad, what are you and I going to do on this telephone that's going to change the world? The only thing I can change is my situation. And at that point, I realized what I wanted to do. It took me years to get to this level. But my biggest dream was I wanted to go to Alaska and have way out there in the nowhere zone and live off grid is basically what I wanted to do. Oh, there's another scrape. Of course, that was unreasonable. So I found a little place right here in my own home state. I didn't realize how relaxing Missouri could be. It turns out the place that I wanted to get away from is actually the best place to be. So I want to encourage you, in all honesty, to just stop being angry. So I hope I can inspire you to be thankful, to be happy, so you can live your dream. Thanks for watching.